Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Jake Weidenbach here out at Tahuya in Belfair, Washington. I'm out riding my KTM 890 Adventure R today. I got together earlier with Thomas Otto, who's going to be my riding partner for the Oregon BDR in a few weeks. We were ironing out some logistics and just getting our riding on the same page with each other. But I want you to join me for a little test that I'm going to do right now. I want to see if riding while moto vlogging is a viable option for riding this bike off-road on trails. So I want to hear how my voice sounds in the microphone. I want to hear how the bike sounds coming through it. And then I want to hear how my breathing changes after a few minutes of riding trails with a big, heavy bike. So if this goes well, then I'm going to do some of this on the BDR and document it that way, and we'll see how this goes. So I'm going to fire up the bike and get my gloves on and get things underway. So this is a section of trail that I've ridden a few times, so I'm pretty familiar with it. Mainly want to see just how after a couple miles of trails my breathing is affected in this microphone, which is half an inch from my mouth. So here we go. Hopefully this turns out all right. So this bike is absolutely my favorite motorcycle that I've ever owned. And it's also, without a doubt, the adventure bike that I would choose above any other for this type of riding. I've ridden trails on other adventure bikes, but none of them feel set up for it the way that this bike does. I just think KTM, they really take that ready to race moniker serious, and all their bikes definitely have a real off-road performance attitude about them. So in a whoop section here, second gear, I would not want to go through that on that Super Tenere I was riding a few days ago, even though I really did enjoy that bike. Now conditions are not great, so I'm not going to go cooking too fast through this because it's basically moon dust out here. It's 91 degrees and very dry, so traction is not very good. Now, and I also would not recommend doing this kind of riding with an adventure bike if you're brand new to adventure riding. It's just, the consequences are high when you crash a bike this big and powerful. So take that for what it's worth. I'm not telling you what to do or how to live your life. I'm just saying I have spent a lot of time building up to this on my Honda Dual Sport. So whew, hit that stump there with the skid plate. That's why you buy those things. Yeah, the ground is definitely quite loose, and you're definitely going to want to have tires on your adventure bike that are not what it came with stock. These are Motoz Rousey's, which are more of an 80% off-road tire. I'm having fun though. This is cool. More whoops here. Boom, boom. Loose rocks up here. Let's hit first gear. Got to make sure you counterweight the bike really well in these turns. What I mean by that is you have to shift your weight to the outside of the bike, to the outside foot peg, and you have to keep it moving, otherwise you will fall over. And And these things are heavy to pick up. And gas it out here for the home stretch. And there we go. That is my first off-road moto vlog, and I hope it turned out all right. Thank you, and any feedback you have for me, send it my way. Have a great day.